We can take that, you know, because,
Okay, you're live now.
greetings to all. Uh, Greetings to all. All means everyone. Everyone includes every one, everything, the wholeness. Obviously, the wholeness include all things. What are all things?
What are all things?
Yeah. Be in the proper.
I mean, all people, all beings, all living creatures.
Yeah, everything. Now, how do we know? We have a computer inside the skull. So all things are recognized by our mental computer, mental. Suppose if you are not thinking in the very sound sleep, there is no action and reaction. Do you have worries in the sound sleep? No. So that state is worry-free state.
So how? But we don't want to be asleep during the waking time. So how do we have that peace,
Yes.
worry-free
Yes.
existence?
Yes. Like children, why people like to watch the beauty spread on the face of a child, which is beyond values. And the face of a 150-year-old wrinkled. Oh, you're laughing, but observe that that is showing the worries spread on the face and no worry face. But is it possible to live that way? Yes, when you are not in the domain of action reaction, the mental activity. Like you drive a car, you want to choose a freeway which is free from traffic. The same way, traffic inside your head You may be loaded with the money, but if you have a insect of worries inside your head, all that money cannot help.
Mm.
So that cannot be bought, worry-free mind, but it already is, except the man's mind buy into it. Buy into it means wrong education. Today's education promote the fear. The more money you have, the more secured you are, but it is fake knowledge. Work, 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 and earn, accumulate more money. As this morning, you told me that wrong fishing.
Yeah, fishing.
The person who don't know get trapped in it.
Yeah.
The same way, knowing unknowingly, we get trapped into the trap. There is nothing wrong with thinking. Only difference is too simple that thinking, money, all those things, good as a servant, bad as a master. That's that. Because without thinking, you cannot celebrate, you cannot enjoy. So those things are good. Do you remember your worry-free state when you were younger and younger, 5, 10, 15?
Maybe.
You were more alive.
Mm-hmm.
Laugh. Slowly, that mind is still there, but it is has bought lot of fishing, add-ons,
Mm.
lot of add-ons. So we would like to start a school of unlearning. Unlearning means where life become a playful, play boy, play girl, playful. But today this word is associated with the sex. No, the life become playful. The life without too much of activity, without too much of thinking. Each minute become loveful, and that is the very nature of the being. the very consciousness. But somehow the fear is injected in the culture, in the like what you call programming, false programming. Then you get another illusion that you are to learn, you are to do. But when the very prime illusion that you are a name and form, you are the body, that is the prime illusion.
Hmm.
Because now you're identified to the body, or you see security of the body through things. And it does not end. The paradox is you don't need to make 10 million. You just be aware of around. Let's say you just be aware my uncle made 20 million, 50 million, he earned castles, but is he comfortable, secured? No, opposite. You are more playful than you, uncle, or that. Why? Because those are fake add-ons. The
But
prime,
he had the more properties, the more worries. So when the guests come, they have a great time, but the owner has more worries.
Yes. So life and thinking is such a tremendous opportunity. Like even the dream of 10 minutes passing by in the sound sleep, you can have beautiful dream. That's why fairy tale, you can become princess in the dream. What a what a ride. And the same dream, wrong ride can take you in the hell of the snakes and all the fears you can imagine. So remember, someone says thinking what makes you so like this time prison, the time capsule, your illusion, the thinking machine, the thinking car, the thinking bus you are riding in, can be endless chattering,
Mhm.
endless worries, and you simply come out of the bus and you are walking. You are walking, you are no more in the bus. It's that simple. Yes, because the heart include the thinking. Now, the heart center is alive in the plant kingdom, in the animal kingdom, because they are not in the dream bus of becoming minister to bishop, bishop to archbishop, blah, 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 blah. Constant, constant, endless chattering. Then can I take some kind of CBD or pill to slow it down? Yes.
But it seems crazy. Why should we have to do that?
Yeah. No, like because that does help, but momentary help.
Yeah.
That's a fake help. That's a fake help. Then there are
Symptomatic, that's a symptomatic help.
that's
I
a
think the better
that's
would
a
let's not have them at all. Let's not
yeah,
have
that's a
worries.
temporary help, and that's why you see it is happening. It's happening in the society. But here we have a foundation, we want to make a school for the children where they are not get into the game of fishing, game into the trap of learning tomorrow, tomorrow, learn, we will learn and become joyful living. It says, come out of the bus of the time. It's that simple. And it's that simple, but the people who can get it will devote their whole life to spread this beautiful message. Learn how to live, not how to prepare to live.
Yeah.
So, when you learn life itself already celebrating, can't you open the eyes? Can't you open the eyes, the beautiful sunshine? Can't you not a minute to look and stare? What is this life? A poet, what is this life full of care? Not a minute to look and stare. In these two lines, he is explaining the supreme science, the break the egg, the capsule of time circle. You are entrapped and you think you are clever. Yes, you are clever in the things, but how clever you can be in the dream when you are dreaming. I mean, you are in the domain of a capsule of the dream and you are becoming clever and over clever, but still in the dream. Dream means in the fake. That's why anything man made, then what is beyond man made? What is beyond time? When one questions the time, it is very similar like a prisoner can be clever to paint his prison cell and decorate it or dance and sleep, but it's only 4 by 4 foot. So naturally, there is gratification, satisfaction into the domain of the time bound mental becoming. That's why it always seeking, 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 seeking. What is it seeking? Is it still seeking in the sound sleep? Why not? Because the container and content all one, oneness, oneness without the two. The being include the becoming. Like you are in the cosmic womb, and that's all Mother Nature is happening. The sunlight, the sunshine, the marigold does not like to become the rose. The pink rose does not like to become yellow, because if it like to become yellow, the yellow will say, I like to become pink. What is this? So the four Mother Nature fully content. Content means what? Worry free.
At peace.
Beyond happy. Because happy without the unhappy. This is that's why I call the word Anandam. In Sanskrit, proper word. Without the opposite. Then ordinary become extraordinary. It's a retrograde walk. It's like a Michael Jackson moonwalk. It's like it's like bubbling, bubbling without the bubbles. Then there is no two, there is no giving, taking. It's happening, happening, happening. You see this dance happening. This pink flower become so bright and so energetic dance. The biggest revolution of all time is being the being and not get trapped into the add-ons and fishing, because the monkey mind throws those fishing at you through computer. That is the example of material world, and it will change from gun to computer robbing. But whom you are robbing? Your own self, your own mind, monkey mind, because you will not be in the domain of contentment. Honesty, why honest people sleep better? Because there is no duality, there is originality. That's why All the seers and scriptures indicate towards the Satyam Vad Dharmam Cha. Speak the truth and walk the path of the Dharma. Dharma means righteousness. It's a living force. It's beyond the body, in the body, around the body, and in all bodies. But today's only cunning minds are awarded and promoted. So, the truth itself is a award. It does not need awards and name and fame. Like the flowers, they don't need the certificate or name and fame. Name and fame for what? That is only apparently appearance. Imagine those big actresses, actors who became Cleopatra. Are they there now?
No.
Sophia Loren, are they there now? Appear and disappear. They are bubbling when they are few years alive. What happened to them when they grow older? They remember, nobody even remember them.
Yeah.
Because they are in the dream bus, they are in the time capsule. Then all the emperors and kings seeking immortality. What is immortality? Immortality means fear no more, time no more. That is the real love, which is the time is no longer. So you are to die. Now, die is a bad word. In Sanskrit, the word is different. Mahasamadhi. Mahasamadhi means is that dimension where there is no more becoming, which is being into being. Like, to give an example, a supreme mirror. Mirror, suppose mirror, you are seeing Elizabeth Taylor looking into mirror. The mirror says, yeah, this is better or not better. Or a beggar sees in the mirror, does it compare? Which one it should see?
No.
See, the same way the torchlight. The torch, where is the torch? Light. All you see is the torch. Where is the light? Light. So, the light is into it, around it, all over it, and not in it. So, the same way, soul is in the body mind and yet not of it, like the rose and rose flower. The rose flower, the perfume is in it, around it, and not in it, not attached. So is the alertful awareness, which does not compare, which does not choose and think, is beyond that, and yet not in it. What a great mystery! And that awareness is the supreme mother of all thinking. When you are established, aware into the awareness, you are like not even walking, you are floating in the sky. You are not attached and yet operating. That's why, in one word, they say the example of the lotus flower living in the world and not of it. What a mystery! Living in the world and not of it. Like the lotus rooted in the mud but not attached and connect. That's the real revolution of all revolution. That's the freedom from the known and unknown and all known. Supreme freedom, supreme revolution is the biggest need. What is seeking all the nations, all the countries, all the mind, or is individual, beyond the name and form, indivisibly indivisible, that you are not only interconnected wholeness, you are it, tattvam asi, thou art that, the beloved. You have something to say?
No.
So,
Thank you.
and
Yeah.
thank you whom?
For the wisdom.
There is no other. So that is you. When you are in it, there is no other. And
Mm-hmm.
see, like the reminder, they say, the right